But is that a good segue into Donkey Kong Bananza? You want to talk about this game?
Sure, yeah.
How many hours would you say you played this game, if you had to guess?
Not much. Just like probably like 8 or 10, probably.
That's probably more than I have. For sure, that's more than I have. I think I have personally played it a cumulative maybe 3 or 4, and Gloria maybe a bit more than that. We went to Maine to see my sister finally. She did her triathlon and all that cool stuff. She raised like $13,000 for breast cancer, which was awesome. While we were up there, Gloria was like dying to see her cousin Jude, who's about the same age as her. The only thing is I didn't bring the dock. And also, okay, side note, my sister and her family, super sensitive about screen time. I think that when it comes to like watching sports, they don't really mind. I think when it comes to video game, yeah.
Interesting.
I think when it comes to video games,
not
they
even consistent.
do. I think they hate video games. I'm famous for saying, hey, try to keep it to 2 hours a day, boys. But I like video games. I do like them. And
and a lot of times they're like a very, a communal activity. Like I can see if you're just like, playing Roblox for like 8 hours a day, yeah, by yourself.
Yeah.
But if you're, if you're with your family and you're taking turns and you're like pointing at the screen and shouting, and that's fun. Those are memories.
Well, that was the whole thing. Was she saw the trailer, dying to play as Kid Pauline, dying to. We have not gotten there yet. We're still Odd Rock.
Wow. Oh, wow.
How much do I got to do to get to this fucking shit?
I think it's pretty close to be. I mean, you get Odd Rock, and you have to like go to get Odd Rock to break into Pauline.
So I didn't bring the dock, and so that meant we couldn't play it on the TV. So instead, we set it up on a coffee table. I brought an 8-bit Do controller, the Ultimate, and I brought the Joy-Cons. And the co-op, Gloria really loves the co-op. She loves being Odd Rock. She likes whistling. She likes spamming while the other person plays. However, she can move the camera. That's the only thing I'm like, you're blowing stuff up and moving the camera on me.
The kids like it. Yeah, they warmed up to Mario Kart through the free roam, and that's about all they play is the free roam. But then this they like, because it's basically Mario Odyssey flavored. It's very like the way the characters talk, the way the graphics are. It's very, and they love Mario Odyssey. That's
same team, I hear.
So this is what they're working on. They're working on this like it's a full Mario game, and it's it's good. I mean, it's like you play as Donkey Kong, you can crash through everything, bash through everything, mostly everything. There's still like structure to the levels, and you can still go through them, and like it funnels you through the level, I think, pretty smartly. Yeah, and the base of the goal is just to go deeper and deeper into this world, like layer at a time, and each layer has hidden bananas and hidden fossils that you can use to buy stuff. And what I thought was really cool is when the upgrades you buy actually give you like stat boosts. Like you get these, you get the bananas, so you turn into the bigger ape, or you turn into another animal.
I haven't even gotten there yet.
Yeah, so you haven't gotten there yet.
You know what I'm doing in this? Look, can I just be honest? I flip on the $70 game. It says push Y to smash.
And you smash.
And I start smashing, and I'm like, oh, I can collect gold. And I get like completely distracted by how much gold I can collect. And I just don't stop smashing, and I just keep collecting. It is that gold in the mines is a shiny object for me, and it really prevents forward motion. I'm like, well, I could be collecting more whatevers.
Yeah, there is a dopamine. Like the game is a dopamine rush. Like everything is like kind of very satisfying to do, and it's very satisfying to move a Donkey Kong around and punch stuff. It's kind of like if you want to, you don't have to progress at all. You can just like
All I've done, I'm not. I got through the mines. I got to Odd Rock, and now I'm in that new, the first level. And I've collected a few banana gems, and I've raised the water level, and I just keep smashing stuff. I don't really know quite how to feel about the game just yet. I guess like the skill tree is cool. Like you don't get that in a Mario game, and definitely looks cool. It feels good. But again, hey, look, I'm old, and video games are like, it doesn't take much for a video game to put an obstacle in my way that makes me go, fuck, why am I playing video games? So if it's like, I'm like, I can't figure out how to do this next piece. I'm like, why the fuck am I playing video games? And I'm gone. And then I'm like, well, that was $70 well spent. But the kid likes it so far. She wanted to play it all the way up to Maine, and then we got probably about 45 minutes in, and same thing happens to her. She'll come across an obstacle and be like, I think I'll watch some iPad now.
My kids turn it on to assist mode, which like makes the game makes it a little bit easier. And then there's like a musical path that shows you exactly where to go. Yeah. And so they beeline through that musical path. they're not interested in smashing and crash. They do it, but like just to get through the level. But they're like they don't take any detours. Like I'll be like, "Ooh, banana," and I want to keep like, "Oh, there's a banana over there." And what I do like about it is you mentioned the skill tree. It's better than Odyssey in that way, where it feels like when I get a banana, it means something instead of just getting like
Yeah,
500 moons and the
for
moons
sure.
mean
I like
nothing.
that way better.
And so it's like, oh, now my punches do more damage, or my bonanzas last longer, or whatever the upgrade is. You can do a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I think it's really good. The environments are cool. I mean, it's like you're going underground, but there's like blue sky for some reason. Nobody cares. It's a video game. It's like,
I had to see what Arlo had to say.
oh yeah,
There's a thumbnail. It says "overwhelmed," and it's him looking all. I am overwhelmed by Donkey Kong Bananza. Early impressions. I they did it.
they did.
I didn't think they'd do it, and they did it. You can smash the rocks, and then the rocks are smashed.
Yeah.
Look, to me, this game does one thing: you smash rocks. I'm not seeing much. I know there's probably a million other things, but so far, it's like the Smash Rocks game for me.
I mean, that's literally what it was like advertised as. So
That's very Nintendo, wouldn't you say? Where it kind of, they always, whether it's Cappy or Zero Gravity with Mario Galaxy or whatever, name the thing. They almost always start with some kind of game mechanic, some kind of like, it'll be fun to perform this action. And then that's kind of like where the whole game is based around that concept.
I think it's very cool that how reverent it is to even the Donkey Kong like country games made by Rare. It like brings a lot of those elements in music, and there's like secret stages that look like Donkey Kong Country, and there's even the DK rap, and like when you get one of those, like there's like these little rest areas and the DK rap plays, or you can switch it to another song, but I just keep it DK rap because that's makes it game of the year.
Yeah, it's fun. I would like you. I mean, I wish I lived a different life, folks, where I could just like waste a whole day away playing Donkey Kong Bananza.
Yeah, I mean it's the same with me. Like I've only had a few nights where I could play it, and then every other night I've just been so tired that I just fall asleep.
That's the thing, man. There's other stuff. There's just always a. You know who talks about this a lot is Retro Bird. Remember that guy? And he talks about bananas too, actually.
And bananas. And
My
Banandium gems.
two favorite things are nanners, and you get to collect a bunch of them. He's made quite a number of videos that are about like, what do you do when you don't have time? You kill yourself.
So that next night, I was too tired to play games. Never too tired to just stare at them, though.
The only time you get to game is after the kids are asleep, and you don't want to play a game at that time of night. You're right, Retro Bird.
And I've been setting aside time with my streams, so I have stream every Saturday and Sunday. A plug. And I have like themes. So I'm doing Dark Souls and I'm doing Pokemon right now, a Nuzlocke. And so it's like I kind of get my time doing that, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. I'm satisfied. And then every other day I want to do something else. So.
People are gonna be so mad that the only thing I said about this game was you smash stuff and I have no time to play it.
I said a few more things.
They're gonna be so mad. The Bimmy references are gonna flow. PSA, I'll say it again, the reality that adults don't have a lot of time for trivial things is real. The Bimmy criticisms were mostly based on the fact that that was his full-time job, is to make this content. If he said, I don't have a lot of time to play video games because I'm making content for you, that would also be a different kind of situation, which is my situation. Yeah, I get home late from a job, folks. I got to put a kid to bed. I got to eat a dinner. I got to fit in some exercise, maybe some intimate time with the wife instead of a video game. These are things that are on my list. And
intimate time with Donkey Kong.
Yeah, nothing worse than like, hey, were we gonna fuck? And like, I just need to get a few more bananas repetitively.
Banandium gems, technically.
I think when you're low on time, you become a little bit hyper aware of just how repetitive video games really are. That's when you really feel the Animal Crossing stupidity. That's when you're really like, oh, I can't, I shouldn't be planting trees in fake land. I play my Ambernicks at nighttime a little Ambernick. I've been playing Kickmaster. You ever play Kickmaster for the NES?
No, that sounds very familiar.
It's a late era NES game, and it's pretty fun.
Though those are always good.
You know who promotes it is his name is Big Ol' Words, that YouTube channel. He always makes a point to talk about Kickmaster. He was the guy. Remember, there's a video years ago about it was like the 3 generations of NES. That's him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
His videos start with check this shit out.
Check this shit out.
Pauline's cute. I like
I
Pauline.
haven't even gotten there yet.
Your daughter will like her when she finds her. When you find her, just put assist mode on. You just go right to the fucking end of the game.
Well, look, I know how to hold L too and watch the musical notes tell me where to go.
Well, you don't even have to hold L, so you just.
But I've done that, and a few times it's led me to a place I can't access. Has that never happened to you?
It's a game for babies. You just like look around, and you can figure it out.
I look around and I'm like, it wants me to smash some purple thing in the sky. The sky is far away.
And you grab a thing, you throw it at the thing. It's
yeah, I'm like, huh. And it goes into
usually the camera like pans and there's a path up to the purple thing, and you're like, oh, I guess I go up the path. It's easy. It's every Nintendo game's the fucking same.
Shut the fuck up, EJ. Look, I quit.
It's an easy fucking
This particular
game.
challenge was not so simple. Okay, it led me to some
the
platform.
first level, Frankie.
It led me to some platform, and there was some blue laser, purple laser in the sky, and it was like throw it at that, and it was.
I'll give you leeway with Metroid or some shit like that. This is easy, Frankie.
I'm sure it's easy, but it's like, oh, it's in the sky, so I gotta run around until I find. For some reason, look, were people anti Mario Wonder? People didn't like Mario Wonder. What's wrong with you people? It's a perfectly fun game. You play one level and you go away, and then you come back play another level.
Well, this is kind of similar. You have layers. You get through a layer, and you're like, "Oh, that was fun." And you
I haven't gotten through shit.
You take out the napkin. You finish your meal, and you're done. You eat your Banandium gem. You're done. You're done, Frankie.
Fair enough. Well, maybe another
assist mode. Put on assist mode.
Maybe another obstacle is I'll play a game in the cracks of my life if it's handheld. I would go so far as to say the Switch 2 is basically not handheld.
Yeah, I was playing it the other night. It definitely has more strain.
I don't have big DK hands, okay?
I don't either. I have medium hands. But,
I got less than medium hands.
The ROG Ally, I will say, that is fatiguing. I think because it has it has computer parts in it. So
It's like blowing fans all over the place.
it's blowing fans.
This is like handheld in an emergency situation only. I do think the Switch 2 is a good prop up television. It worked well for the kids. Put it on a coffee table, but while I'm trying as we're both going to sleep, I'm not doing this in bed.
Yeah, it's a little.
I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the Ambernick SP.
Yeah, that's true.
And then clamshell, and then I'm out. I'm playing a little bit of Mario World. I haven't played Mario World in a while.
Oh yeah.
Some levels are a little tricky. When you're not doing save states and you're not doing a rewind, suddenly I'm like, and you got to live with the fact that you're small Mario. You got to get through a level with a couple of difficult jumps. I'm sorry about what I said about Donkey Kong. I don't dislike the game. I just haven't really done it much. And I'm supposed to talk about it on a podcast. I can't really. Someday, a year from now, when I beat it, I'll talk more about it.
Donkey Kong, it's pretty good. And too much smashing, too much crashing.
I always wonder, it's hard to talk about anything in its infancy, right? You don't really know what the legacy of a thing is going to be. I remember when Mario Wonder came out, everybody was thrilled about it. And then 3 weeks later, people were like, actually, it sort of blows.
Yeah.
I don't think it does. I like Mario Wonder, but
I think it's fine.
It's the barrier of entry is very low, and I need that.
Yeah.
And I know Donkey Kong is too, but I'm finding myself smashing things. That's all I'm doing. Just smashing.
That's all you're doing.
Gloria said 2 things I meant to say earlier. She likes the game because no matter what you do, you're rewarded.
That's very true.
That was her feeling.
That's wisdom from.
She's smarter than I am. She should have talked about this. And 2, she said, how did she put it? She goes, I think that this is going to end up being like Wicked, where Mario is going to discover that he was mistaken.
That's pretty clever.
He was mistaken about Donkey Kong. It'd be interesting if Donkey Kong had to sing, defying gravity or something.
No.
Banana, banana gravity. Anyway, I feel like I botched that segment pretty hard, and I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Subscribe to Red Cow Entertainment on Patreon for full episodes every other week.